Welcome back. Back again. Neefy's back. Tell a friend, y'all. Oh, Betty, you want to come outside? Yeah? Hold on, let me let the cat outside. He saw me outside. Now he wants to come outside. You want to come outside? I'll mute my phone as well. Alright, you guys, welcome back to my channel. As you guys can see, your girl has a new camera. I changed my scene a little bit for you guys today. I'm outside enjoying this beautiful weather. I got dressed up just for this special occasion. Whew. Y'all, I'm about to play this intro and then I'm gonna get right back into the exciting news that I got for you guys. We're gonna play this intro. We'll be right back. If you haven't already, like, comment, and subscribe to your girl. If you haven't watched my previous videos, I have so many videos about life, about my testimony, about the things that God has made. My spirit animal, a butterfly, just literally just went past me while I was talking about this video. Thank you, Jesus. That is a sign from God that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Wow. Every time, y'all. I have another video coming about butterflies and my confirmation I received with them and the whole transformation of my life being a representation of a butterfly. So much stuff that I have in store for you guys. But I just literally just saw that and thank you, Holy Spirit. Alright, you guys, here we go. Alright, you guys, so welcome back. The wind is blowing, the day is nice. This is the perfect opportunity and time to talk about what I want to talk about today. And today I want to talk about, drum roll please, singleness. So I am starting a YouTube series on my channel called Singleness, okay? It is definitely going to be about my testimony, my life, my journey. I have my notes here because your girl has it all planned out. I'm going to be talking about singleness. I'm going to be talking about vulnerability. I'm going to talk about temptation, shamefulness. I'm going to be talking about spiritual growth, my self-growth with God. I'm going to be talking about my body is more. I'm more than a body and a pretty face. I have so many different things. I'm going to talk about my healing. I'm going to talk about my waiting process. I'm going to talk about my expectations now that I have when it comes to men, when it comes to my kingdom ordained spouse that God has for me. And I'm going to tell you, talk about what I'm waiting on and why am I waiting and things like that. Alright, you guys, so first things first, I am going to open this series up. Always I like to use my personal life, my experiences as a way to inspire and hopefully use my testimony to inspire the next person to share their testimony and keep the ripple effect going, okay? So I'm going to start off by talking about how God called me into my single season. And y'all, it was not easy. I had just got out of a 2-year toxic relationship. I had moved across the town, across the country to move with my family on the East Coast. I moved from the West Coast to the East Coast. In the middle of that, after that breakup, I literally started to say to myself, you know, I want to be single. I want to find myself. That relationship showed me a rock bottom in my life that I didn't even think was possible, but I experienced it through that relationship. And I got to a point at the end of that relationship, I was already gone. You know, they say women leave relationships emotionally before they leave physically. So I was already gone before I physically left. Emotionally, I just wasn't in that relationship anymore. And I just got to the point I was just like, Lord, I can't take this anymore. The abuse, the neglect, the negative self-talk, the doubting, the degrading me as a woman. I just can't take it anymore. I just don't understand why men treat me like this. And I got to a point where I was just like, Lord, you know what? After I leave this relationship, I'm done dating for a while. So I thought, right? So then I get in this relationship. I leave this relationship. I move across town. I feel fresh. I feel renewed. You know, God is still showing up in my life. He's still blessing me. He's still calling me. I'm still praying and building my relationship with him. But I'm going to be honest with you. At that time, I was in a bit of a rocky type of relationship with him. I was still a little bit in the world. I was still dibbling dabbling and stuff I wasn't supposed to be doing. And then I met this guy. Literally right when I moved to the East Coast, I met this, like, I don't even have the words to describe, but like this amazing gentleman. Like, I don't know if it's because he's not from the US and these men are different. And I don't want to say it's ethnicity because I don't want to put a label on anybody. So I'm just going to call him I don't even know what name to call him, but I will call him, I won't even say any names. If the name comes, it'll be a fake name. It's not the person I'm talking about. So I met this guy, and instantly, like, there was a real strong connection. And I really thought that there was somebody that I could see myself marrying. He thought the same with me. And in the midst of this, as I met him, though, I was like, I'm not ready for a relationship. In my heart, I knew I wasn't ready for a relationship. I knew I wasn't ready for that type of commitment as of right now. So I even told him from the beginning, like, I know you're nice, like, you're very sweet, you're a gentleman. I appreciate all of this stuff because you're showing me stuff that I wish that I could have gotten in my previous relationships. But I'm really not ready for a relationship. And we both was like, okay, we'll take our time, we'll do our thing. But as time went on and the more we hung out, the more we were around each other, the more we were in each other's presence, what happened? A relationship started. And I'm not going to take away from this relationship because this relationship literally opened my eyes to how I'm supposed to be treated as a woman. So I am so grateful and thankful. And the relationship was literally breathtaking. It was just, I was treated so nice. I was treated like a queen. I was treated with so much respect and so much gratitude, and I was looked at as a value to this person's life. Like, it was just so much. I was literally cherished. That was the first time I could say in a relationship I was cherished as a woman, and the things that I brought as a woman were valued, and I really, really honestly respected that. But in my heart, I still felt like I'm not ready for a relationship. I'm not ready. But I continued to be with this person, around this person ever since I moved. So I moved here April 2019. So I'm with this person. April, literally a week after I moved here, I meet him. I'm with him almost every single day for a whole year. We didn't really stop until February, less than a year, February of 2020. Full on stop. Without like, oh no, we should take a break, this and that. Like, fully stopped February of 2020. I will never forget these things. Y'all, it's a bug. Hold on. Lord, you know I don't like bugs. Can you keep them away from me? I'm trying to film a video. But it wasn't until God used the apostle at my church to give me a word that I didn't think that I was ready for, but I had to receive it anyway. And I was dibbling it, like, before I fully committed to going to this church, I was going, and I was like, no, like, something in my spirit was just like, nah, I'm not gonna go today. Come to find out, the enemy was trying to make me run away from what I was supposed to hear from God. But that Sunday that I had finally went, she had used this opportunity to say what God had placed in her heart about me. And in the midst of her praying for me and prophesying over my life, she told me, she was like, the man that you are currently with is going to hurt you. And she was just like, God has a husband for you, stored up for you. He just he's not going to release him to you yet because God doesn't want to lose his relationship with you. I was just getting in the realm of understanding my relationship with God, seeking him, praying to him, talking to him, inviting him into my life, allowing him to remove things, to add things. So I was just getting into actually building my relationship with him. But in the midst of me building my relationship with him, I started this relationship with somebody else in spite of me not wanting a relationship. So I'm just like, okay, Lord, I'm not sure what to do with this. I heard it, but I didn't take heed to it. I'm be honest with y'all. I heard it and I didn't take heed to it because I was just like, no, I love him. I care about him. Like, this guy means so much to me and this and that, whatever. I was justifying the reason of us being together. And then God came through again. He actually used the man this time, and the man that I was seeing. And he came up to me. He's like, Janice, I want to talk to you. And I'm just like, okay. And he's like, I honestly want to talk to you about something that I know that you want to talk to me about, but you can't talk to me about. You're allowing your love for me and things like that to cloud that judgment, so I want to talk to you about it. And I'm like, okay. In my mind, I already knew he was going to talk about what we wanted to talk about. And he was just like, Janice, I love you. I care about you. I definitely see you as my wife, but I want to be honest with you. I know that you do not want a relationship. I know that you don't want anything serious or anything that is going to jeopardize your faith in your walk right now. And y'all, when I tell y'all, this man, whew, gives me butterflies just thinking about it. I'm just like, wow, Lord, you gave me the right person for this time. And he said, Janice, I see that you're building a relationship with God. I see that you are seeking him, that you want him to be first in your life, and I don't want to take that place right now. And he said, as much as I love you, I cannot continue this relationship because I want you to grow in your faith. I want you to grow as a woman and do the things that you plan to do, because we both talked about goals and dreams we had. We both talked about the things in life that we wanted to accomplish. And he's like, Janice, I love you so much that I'm going to want to spend all my time with you. I'm going to want to have you with me, and I know you're going to want to be with me, and it's going to distract us both. And the way he just said it, and the words that God gave him to use to relay the message to me, just melted my heart. Of course it was hard to hear. Of course it was hard to go through. To hear somebody you love say, you know, right now I love you with everything, but I know that what you need right now is to build a relationship with God and to do the things that you want to accomplish as a woman, and the goals that you said you had set when you moved here. Because I met him as soon as I moved here, and I kind of put everything, it wasn't on pause, but I was, you know, that puppy love phase where you're getting to know somebody and you're excited to meet them, you're excited to be around them, you're excited to know all about them. So that's kind of where we were, and it was mutual for both of us. He was coming around me, he wanted to know everybody, he cared so much about my family, he would check on them, like he was that type of person. And honestly, the way a relationship was going, it was honestly like amazing, and I give him kudos to this day. We're actually still friends because the way that we were able to be mature about the situation and fully be honest with each other, knowing that we love each other, but the love should not keep us in a situation where both of us need to grow separately, and then if we're brought back together, if God's will, then it will happen. And it wasn't until he had that conversation with me where I finally let it go, and I said, you know what, you're right. Like, God has been calling me to be single for some time, and I've kind of, when I met you, I kind of was like, no, Lord, not right now. You know, I like this guy, I want to get to know him. But I was like, I still felt guilty on the inside. I still felt him calling me. I still felt him wanting me to be single so that I can be able to be alone with him right now in this time. And if it wasn't for my apostle, and if it wasn't for this man who God placed in my life at the right time to help me, push me into my singleness, I don't think I would be where I am right now. So that's just part of my testimony, as to tell you guys, you know, opening up this series that I'm super excited about. And I'm gonna call this season, this series, I keep saying season like I'm on a TV show. This series, you know, a season of waiting. And God has definitely called me to a season of waiting. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, outside, once I was able to get out of that relationship and break free a little bit, I was able to accomplish the things I wanted to accomplish, reach some goals. And you know, the thing is, he's been supporting me still to this day, but allowing me to be free and allowing me to be myself and not feeling the necessity or the pressure of being in a relationship. We are still very distant. We don't talk every single day because the love is still strong. If we were to talk every day, if we were to see each other, who knows, I would probably not be being obedient. But now I have like a lot more willpower, so I think I could be, but I'm not going to leave it up for any room for the enemy to try and destroy anything that we both have going on. So I'm just remaining obedient and in this time and in this season, and allowing God to move and to see how he's going to move in my life. So I'm super excited to start this series with you guys. I just wanted to open up with a little series and a little testimony about how God called me into this season of singleness. And I have been single since February 2020. So it's over a year and some change now. And it wasn't until, I'm gonna have to be honest with you, intentionally, I was single this whole time. But then I have some things, some hiccups, some trials, some tribulations, some forgiving that I had to do, forgiving for myself, forgiving somebody else. And it was just, a lot have been transpiring in this process of singleness. So I want to take you guys along on this journey as I start this new YouTube series. The season of waiting, y'all. And this opening up is my how God called me to my season of singleness. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you guys. I cannot wait to come back to this series. I'm super excited. When I tell y'all, I got my notes ready, locked and loaded, ready to go. Let's see if I can give you a little preview. Get my face out. A little preview. Locked and loaded and ready to go. I'm definitely going to be posting once a week for sure. And which day of the week, I'm not sure, but I'm going to get this series up and running because God has been pushing me. He made me get ready today again because I was off these past few days. Like, come on, my daughter, get ready. You got to get up and get at it. You got to do it. So I'm doing this out of obedience to him. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I cannot wait for the next video. I love you guys. May God be with you. May God bless you. May your life be prosperous and rejoice because the Lord, your God, has so many plans for you. My cat just don't know what you want to do. He has so many plans for you. He does not plan to harm you. He has plans to prosper you, okay? So just know that you are loved. And I hope that you guys get something out of this series that I'm going to be starting. I look forward to sharing so much more of my life with you guys as a testament to the Lord, the ultimate God, who is the way, the truth, and the life. So I am going to show you guys how that worked for me. We're gonna get this show on the road. I love you guys. Until next time, I talk so much. Peace out, peace out, peace out. Bye.